It's 9:36 p.m. on Friday. I have an old fashioned that I made from maple syrup. It's got some cherry and an orange peel. Some people call that orange zest. I call it an orange slice. I am really tired right now. I'm really tired. It has been a really long and amazing week, and you have played a huge part in that. I've done, I think, 9 videos in the last 9 days, and I expect that this video may get viewed very little comparatively, and that's totally okay. Because today is really just about the practice of showing up. It's just about coming to say that I'm here. And my wife challenged me just now and said, "How do people show up when things are hard, when we're busy?" Because the truth is, I haven't said this yet. Like, we found out this last week that we've had the coronavirus, and we were very fortunate in that I had it about 2 weeks ago, but maybe almost 3 now, where my symptoms were mild, and I mean I got sick. Don't get me wrong, but comparatively, I just thought it was a really nasty cold, and my wife got sick after that, lost her taste. And so we've been kind of struggling with, our own quarantine. How do we deal with that? Today I had 4 consults plus a bunch of other things. I think I've probably directly encountered somewhere around, I don't know, 30 to 40 people this week, like on a almost one-on-one basis. That may be a high number. I don't know. I'm really tired. But it's been a lot, and it's been awesome. And what's been so cool is, yeah. So how do we show up? Sorry, I promise I'm not drunk. I wish that was the case. The idea here is that, how do you do it when you're juggling coronavirus? You got kids, like, we have 2 kiddos. How do you do it when you got another job and you got all these things happening? And it's like, but I want to do it right. I still want to show up and I want to get my return. That's something that I get a lot of people saying, like, well, how do I make sure that everything I make gets a return? You don't make sure. It just doesn't happen. It's just not going to happen. And that's cool. Like, when you start to let go of that, it's kind of cool to just say, well, like right now, it's kind of cool to just say, I'm just making this video for however many people watch it, to say how much I appreciate that you guys have shown up here with me, to say hey, to leave me the kindest comments, to say that things that I've said this week have emotionally hit you in some way, to say that that you feel motivated, that you're showing up on your own. And that's so cool. And we're going to talk a lot more about this coming up. But how do you do it when you're tired? And I think you just do it. I think there really isn't any other way. I think you show up and you just do the best you can. It's not about it being perfect. It's about us just getting in there and doing the thing that we need to get that we need to get done. And then when you know that you're tired, you rest. Because what this isn't is like a hustle mentality. I'm completely against that. I think we do really good work, and then when we need to, we rest. And so tomorrow, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show up here tomorrow. I'm giving myself permission to rest, and I feel 1,000% great about that. And I want to give you the permission to do the same. What I hope you've gleaned in any way, shape, or form from anything this week is that when we show up and we start to get in the rhythm of the practice of what we do, it's about making sure that we're bringing heart to the creations that we make, that we're showing our heart, that we're being vulnerable, And I don't mean being vulnerable by painting something on a canvas. I mean, if you painted something on a canvas, the vulnerability comes when you give somebody the context as to why that paint exists. What is the change that you're trying to create within that painting? We show up and we put the heart behind the song that we play online by giving someone the context to let them know why that means something. We bring ourselves to the things we make, and then we bring ourselves to the people that show up to be a part of that. And when you do that, you create sincere connection. And you guys have really proven that to me this week. And it's so fun. So, so fun. And I'm really looking forward to the next week, but I'm also looking forward to taking a day off. I was going to post a video that I have kind of done already, but I'm not going to do that because it doesn't feel like it fits the rhythm right now of what I want to do. And used to, when I would say that, it meant that I was like, oh, it was a procrastination thing. Like, oh, I just want it to be perfect. This doesn't really fit. I just gotta. It's not about that. It's literally the case. Like I'm just having so much fun doing this, and I think it's really important to just rest tomorrow, to spend time with my family, and to have the day off. And so when you need rest, please take a day. Take a day to rest. I think that there is spiritual healing in that, as well as physical. I think it's so important. All right, I've rambled on. Nothing has changed, and I've done what I can. So here's to you. I'm really honored that you're here. I really, really am. It means so much that you are. And so let me know in the comments what you'd like to talk about next week. Let's talk about it. I think that'd be cool. So if you're still watching this, like, what should we show up and talk about next week? I think it'd be fun. What do you want to know about? What are you struggling with? How can I serve you with whatever I can do? And I'll just do my best. All right, guys. See you soon.